Hello good day viewers. In this tutorial we're going to find a solution to this exponential equation. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. Press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new content, and don't forget to share to your learning colleagues. Alright, we are asked to find all the real solutions in this equation, and the equation is e to the 4x minus e to the 3x minus 4e to the 2x minus e to the x plus 1 equal to 0. And we are going to solve this problem systematically without substitution. Let me show you how. First of all, I would like to divide every single term by e to the 2x. So we are going to divide each term by e to the 2x. Let's do that. So it's like dividing both sides by e to the 2x, right? So the first term here, if you divide it by e to the 2x, you're going to obtain e to the 2x. So we have e to the 2x. Because from one of the laws of indices, it is the same thing as saying e to the 4x minus 2x, right? The second term minus e to the x, because 3x minus 2x is just x, right? Minus 4, because e to the 2x divided by e to the 2x is 1. Then minus 1 divided by e to the x. And then the last one plus 1 divided by e to the 2x. And the right hand side remains 0, because 0 divided by e to the 2x is the same thing as 0. So I would like to connect this and this together, and also this and this together. So this is e to the 2x plus 1 divided by e to the 2x. Then the other ones, we have minus. We can even factorize it as e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x. Then we have our minus 4. The whole of this equal to 0. One thing you should observe, we can write e to the 2x plus 1 divided by e to the 2x in terms of this one. Let me drive it for you. If you have e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x, and you decide to square this, it is going to be first term squared. E to the x squared is e to the 2x, plus the second term squared will be 1 divided by e to the 2x, then plus 2 multiplied by the first term multiplied by the second term, right? Where this will cancel and give us 1, and 1 times 2 is still 2. So if we decide to make this the subject, it is going to be e to the 2x plus 1 divided by e to the 2x equal to this minus 2, right? E to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x all squared, then minus 2. So instead of this, we can now substitute it with this one, right? That's what I mean. So we have e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x all squared, then minus 2. Well, let me take the minus 2 together with this minus 4. Let me bring this one. E to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x. Then we have minus 4, and then the other minus 2. The whole of this equal to 0. This is e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x all squared minus e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x, then minus 6, right? The whole of this equal to 0. If you observe, this is a quadratic equation in terms of e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x. This is a quadratic equation, and we can factorize it in terms of e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x. In your mind, you should just consider this as a single variable, just like x. So we're going to think of two numbers which, when we multiply them together, we get the constant, which is negative 6, and when we add them together, we get the coefficient of the middle term, which is 1 right here. And the numbers are 2 and negative 3, because 2 multiplied by negative 3 will give us negative 6, and 2 minus 3 is minus 1, right? So we can finally factorize this as e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x, then minus 3. Then we multiply it with the other factor, which is e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x, then plus 2. The whole of this equal to 0. So now that we have two factors multiplying each other and the result is 0, it implies that either the first or the second factor will be 0, right? So we're going to set each of them to be equal to 0. So we have e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x minus 3 equal to 0, or e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x plus 2 equal to 0. From the first one, you can see e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x will be equal to positive 3, or e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x equal to negative 2. But remember, we are looking for the real solutions. And you should know that e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x is forever positive. Therefore, we are going to discard this solution. Therefore, we have e to the x plus 1 divided by e to the x equal to 3 as our solution. So now let us find the value of x. So now let us multiply each time by e to the x. So we have e to the 2x plus 1 equal to 3 e to the x. E to the 2x minus 3 e to the x plus 1 equal to 0. This is another quadratic equation in terms of e to the x, but we cannot factorize this. Rather, apply the general formula, in which we are going to solve the equation in terms of e to the x. Therefore, e to the x will be equal to minus b. You know, b is going to be this one. So minus 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 3 all squared minus 4. A is 1. C is also 1. Divide by 2a to multiply by 1, right? So e to the x is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of, here we have 9, here we have 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. So this is 5 divided by 2. So finally, we are going to take natural log of both sides just to find the value of x. Taking the natural log of the left hand side will cancel e, leaving only x, which is equal to the natural log of 3 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. And hence, this is the real value of x. But if you like, you can use your calculator, simplify to get an approximated result. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.